So, this is what Sword Art Online should have been. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. It Log Horizon knows exactly what it is and how to use MMOs. Well, to set rules, set good ideas. My favorite moments was the setup near close to season one. This is, by the way, for seasons one full free. Uh, they took the concept of owning buildings and it reminded me of RuneScape, how you can have your own house in RuneScape, and saying the rules for that. I won't spoil anything for that, just in case you haven't seen this and you're just like, oh, should I see this? If you hate Sword Art Online, you will love this. If you love Sword Art Online, then I can't help you. There was one other MMO RPG I've seen in the past year, and that was the Maxing Out Your Defense. Maxing Out Your Defense is a good MMO anime when it comes to comedy. This hits everything. It hits the comedy, it hits the characters, like it even takes the concepts of bot accounts, like accounts that were made by companies, because that makes sense. If there's an MMO, it takes in like, okay, whatever accounts were made, and there is usually alternate accounts, like other accounts you've made characters, they take that into effect, like what happens to those. Bot accounts are essentially just now machines being like, okay, now I have feelings, essentially. I don't know what to do with these. So, it takes them into that. It affects servers. Like, essentially, a server from another country they treat as another country. And it is absolutely incredible. They also take to the fact, okay, this is a world, can we change the rules here? Like, what makes an NPC an NPC? What can classes do? It is really absolutely amazing, and it's a big shame that season 3 was so short, but I can understand why everything has to go to 12 episodes, and it's a shame. The characters, the opening freaking slaps so much so that even when they played it for all of season 2, I was like, yes, I need this. Yeah, I like the class systems, I like how they handle MMOs in a nutshell, how they handle dying, because of course if you die in MMO, like in Sword Art Online, if you die in Sword Art Online, you just die in real life. But here they're like, nah, it's too boring. So they're like, yeah, you obviously revive. No, I'm not going to spoil that because they do something quite clever with that, and they haven't fully revealed it. I'm sure they've revealed it in the light novels already, but it is absolutely incredible what they do with the entire world. It really does feel like a world lived in and a world that they make themselves. It's a because yeah, the NPCs have stories. The flavor text actually matters. Yeah, there's an entire short arc based around the flavor text of items now becoming real, and also they do take into account of, oh, what if you're a guy and you made a female character, and then yeah, if you I won't spoil that because that's a thing in the first episode. Yep, love all the characters. Every character feels fleshed out. Every character does feel like a person, not just they're there to move the story along. They're not there to, well, just be there. I would say there is one character in season one, the princess character, where it does feel like she's there just to move things along. But no, she gets given a character first. We learn more about her, and she's very fleshed out. And see this cat here? See this cat man? He is the Chad of all Chads, and he's voiced by Alucard, and it's amazing, and you will love him. And you will quote everything he says. Yeah, they also take into account MMO battles, like how that works, how skills work, combining and all that. It's not just sort of online where character just stand there and it's like, yeah, I grinded a lot. Because here it's like, no, all the characters are obviously seasoned veterans. I know people will say, well, Sword Art Online was new, so that makes sense with how things are growing. And I'll cover about that when I get to maxing out my defense, because maxing out my defense does Log Horizon for a long existing MMO for what should be done for a short done MMO, because an MMO that just started out, there's like any game, there's going to be kinks and all that, and it fully exposes them, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's what a Sword Art Online should have been again. Yeah, even this guy here, who I thought was just going to be a one-off villain in the start, and he says, I'll be back. And I'm like, yeah, sure, buddy. And he is, and yeah, he does. It has intentions, but this character, this gross stuff happens to him. He gets exposed to this world. He gets it's so hard to talk about this anime without spoiling anything. I will say season 3's name, though, however, was a big not red herring, but more, hey, ooh, this is gonna happen. It's like, it does. Oh, that's all the time I have for. So, yep, Log Horizon, highly recommend. Great characters, great writing, great comedy moments. Overall, highly recommended, especially if you were disappointed with Sword Art Online and you want hope back in these kind of animes. So, yep, until next time, bye.